Hello everybody, welcome to another video. I'm out in the woods again today, the same woods that I like to come to a lot. We're actually where I filmed the lantern video with all of my lights, my O-lights and my torches and everything. So we're at that spot again. I'm sitting on this rather wet log and I don't know, it's a nice day. I mean, you can't really tell because we're in the shade, but it's a nice day. Just wanted to get out. I've got a bit of little bit of food, a little bit of drink, and there's just a couple of things I wanted to talk to you about, and we'll get onto those in a minute. Okay, so I'm going to try and use the solid fuel block today to heat up my water. I only need water for my noodles and a cup of tea, so hopefully that'll do the job. Although looking at it now, I probably need to find a way of making that a bit flatter. It's the first time I've used one of those solid block fuel things, and I think that's going to be loads. I think you're supposed to be able to cook on them. All I'm going to do is boil some water. So there'd be some left over if I knew how to keep any of it. But yeah, that shouldn't take too long to bring that to the boil, so that's good. Nice to have options. So we've tried now sticks. We've tried it with methylated spirits, and now the solid block as well. Good little thing. That stove is great size for that cup. So for single meals, it's really good. It's almost ready. For food, I've got with me just the noodles out of a noodle cup and the sauce mix as well, and that's it. This is quite spicy, this one. It's a shin cup, only without any of the little veggie bits, because I couldn't get those in as well. And I'm not a big fan of mushrooms, and they got shiitake mushrooms in, so yeah. But yeah, this shouldn't take too much longer to boil now. But yeah, I'm quite looking forward to a spot of lunch in the lovely sunny woodland. Yeah, we're shaded here though, obviously. And yeah, and I'm gonna have a lovely cup of tea. the spice from the shin cup brought a tear to my eye then, and I just licked the spoon, so that'll be fun. Oh, that's outrageously hot still. Yeah, the block ran out just as all that water came to a boil, and that was enough for my shin cup and my cup of tea. So you can make 3 cups of tea or 1 cup of tea and a meal out of that, out of one block. And I bought 2 with me, but I had a feeling I'd only need to use the 1, so that was pretty good. I'm going to put my jacket back on now, because now that I've stopped, I'm a bit chilly. Everyone's out today enjoying the fact that it's not raining by the looks of things. I've seen 1 person in this wood before, but since I've been here today I've seen double that. Alright, there's a few things I'll talk to you about whilst I'm waiting for my food and drink to cool a little bit, because they're a bit hot, which they would be, I suppose. But one is the outdoor adventure side of the channel is almost a year old. I started early January last year. I'm getting emotional. No, I'm not. Yeah, the channel started on the outdoor stuff early January last year, so that's almost been a year now. And I didn't know that this year, well, nobody knew that this year was going to be so difficult for doing outdoor things. It's been a year as well, isn't it? Hard. It's been hard. I've been lucky enough to be working throughout, but a lot of people have had a harder time of it than I have. I appreciate that, but everybody, it's been hard for everybody. I don't think there's, maybe Amazon have been like, yeah, we're all right, we're doing well. I've also bought quite a lot of equipment, and a lot of the stuff this year I haven't even tried properly, so look forward to seeing some of that next year. Hopefully I'll do my first hammock camp next year, so that'll be good fun. There's a couple of tents that I've got my eye on, including a like teepee style one that has a log burner. It's a bit of money, so I'm hoping to save up for that for next winter. I want to go back to doing the Glyndŵr Way, obviously. We've done 1 day of that so far and haven't managed to do any more. It's in the back of my mind, always, but Christmas and the danger of a post-Christmas lockdown again, sort of mean that's going to be in the new year. I don't know when. Also the walk with Tom, that's going to be postponed until the new year probably, because it's still a long walk. We'll be setting off in the dark and finishing it in the dark, because it takes more than 8 hours, and there'll still probably only be about 8 hours worth of daylight back then, so we'll have to take torches. But yeah, thank you very much for sticking with me. If you've watched all of this year's videos, then that's amazing, thank you very much. If you haven't, then you've got a whole year's worth of videos to check up on, if you want to. There's also over 1,000 gaming videos on the channel in different playlists. I don't even remember them all. I mean, how could I? But yeah, so the channel itself has been going for a very long time now. And if you've been one of my first subscribers, then amazing. Pop it in the comments so I can acknowledge you, because that's fantastic, that's incredible. There's a danger that these are going to be ice cold now, but one more thing that I'd like to mention. My mum is now an author, and this is her book. She's wrote this book since retiring, retired last year, or just over a year ago, and in that time she's wrote a novel. But yeah, this is available for Kindle and paperback copy. You can buy this off Amazon. I will put a link in the description box below. Reaching for the Light, a novel by Jan Mitchell Rogers, and it's a ghost story. To embrace the future, they must let go of the past, a poignant ghost story entwined with a family tragedy. Can clairvoyant Amy help both the living and the two of those in the spirit world move on and to forgive? Confession time, I've only got as far as part way through chapter 2. I only started reading it yesterday. But so far I'm really enjoying it. The locales that we've had so far is Shrewsbury, which is a town fairly local to the area that I live in. And also there's been a flashback to London. And it's also based in the Tanat Valley, which, if you've watched any of my videos, including the Penant Malangas one, or any of the times I've been camping, basically, that is the Tanat Valley, and the views will be where that imagery in the book comes from. Yeah, so if you want to check that out, it's called Reaching for the Light, and it's available on Amazon. Yeah, maybe a nice little Christmas present for somebody. If you haven't checked out the Christmas video, I'd go and check that out now, before Christmas. It has more effect that way. If you check it out after Christmas, it'll be like you're some sort of weird time traveller, and that'll just be ridiculous. So, thank you very much for watching. If you've enjoyed the video, please leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already done so, which will be up here somewhere. Click the icon. And tune in. I try to do videos weekly, so keep checking back. If you hit the bell icon next to the subscribe button, you'll be notified of when I've done a video, so that'll be there for you to watch, and feel free to comment if you want to as well. So thanks once again, and I hope to see you again soon, in the new year, or even before. Thanks again, take care of yourselves, goodbye.